Every year, thousands of Brits leave the UK in search of a dream in Europe.
Look at that sunrise now, beautiful.
I could almost die and go to heaven, and this is what it would be like.
There's sunshine, scenery and a great quality of life. But all this has to be paid for.
Yes, we bought our house!
So to fund the dream...
This is part of our working day now.
Brits are jumping in and starting up businesses.
There's absolutely no way that we can host a wedding in this marquee.
On this brand new series, we follow a fresh wave of expats.
Just like a pregnant Hollywood star.
Running B&Bs and boats in Spain.
It's another day in the office.
Vineyards and villas in France.
One day you might be drinking that.
But will they make it? Or break it?
If we don't start getting bookings, it's going to be a bit of a problem.
It's going to be intense.
And will these new expats find happiness in the sun?
This could be a new life in the sun for us.
Today, the French gîte owners with grand plans for a golf course.
It's just a little pitch and putt, so you can just have a play around.
Can they pull off their ambitious design?
Right, work of art coming up. Ta-da! Shall I just run away?
Go on, Bernard.
The newlyweds' brand new life running a Spanish cafe bar.
You think it's warm up there? Try and work in here.
Can they stand the heat?
Cards on the table. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult.
And a late-night pool party.
11 o'clock at night, they came back and swam.
Gives the rookie B&Bers a challenging dilemma.
This could be a bit awkward. This could be the end of our first B&Bers because it might turn into an argument.
The Vienne apartment in France, famous for its goat's cheese and the animal parks of Monkey Valley in Romagna.
Lovely jubbly.
Derek and Debbie Shooton are hoping to break into the tourist market here by running a gîte complex and providing archery to their guests.
It's a fabulous place for families if you want to go out and do stuff. If you don't, then the gîte is perfect for not going out and doing stuff.
The couple own 2 gîtes on 4.5 acres of land that they bought for just over €330,000. After spending a further €3,500 renovating them, they now need to recoup their money.
Our savings have taken a big hammering this year, and the credit card is maxed out, isn't it? So we've got to work out how we're going to get through the next 6 months.
The couple have already hosted a number of guests, many enjoying their archery range, but they also want to create a 3-hole golf course.
It's quite a long first shot, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah.
For me, it would be. This has got to be cleared, flattened a bit.
But they're going to have their work cut out, as there are trees and bramble bushes on the land.
It's an added attraction for guests to come here, and it's something a bit different. There's not many golf courses around here.
Just walk out the gîte and have a little play, and it's all be on one-stop shop.
Over the next few days, the golf course starts to take shape. Debbie cuts the green for the first hole, but Derek thinks she's burning too much rubber.
Slow down and... No, that doesn't work. Bit of a way to go yet.
Next, Debbie starts to make some signs to put next to the tees.
Right, work of art coming up. That's going to look like 240 yards, isn't it? Ta-da! Oh, what shall I do with that then? Shall I just run away?
What is that? She's hidden in the trees, is she? Because that's a...
I think I need a new stone. It looks like 240 yards.
I suppose I can go and buy some with the money we haven't got left over.
By the end of August, the course is almost ready and Derek and Debbie need to test it out. So they call on their new guests, the Snowdon family, to take part. And as it happens, Dad Andrew regularly plays golf back in England.
Oh, you're the professional ganger here. Well, we've not opened the course yet, and the green's not good.
No.
Debs has just painted up the yardage, so I've got a set of clubs. You can help yourself. That's in the bunker. At least the bunker's in the right place.
After keen golfer Andrew sets the pace, it's the turn of Mum.
You've never hit a ball before?
No.
Whee!
But as the family play, there are clearly a few teething problems.
That's 4. I think we definitely need to get rid of them brambles around the back of the green.
Yeah.
I've noticed a proper error here though, because there's so many brambles around. As soon as the ball goes out of bounds, it's gone forever. So they're going to lose a hell of a lot of balls.
But despite the prickly issue, how have the golfing guinea pigs enjoyed the experiences on offer?
The activities, they're brilliant. Tonight we're going to be playing archery. So I see how good I am at that, hopefully better than golf.
It looks like Debbie and Derek's range of on-site activities are a winner.
Hey!
And with plenty of bookings this season,
There's more balls in the bag if you lose more.
Derek and Debbie's first year living in France is turning into a great success. The Costa del Sol, southern Spain, 300 kilometres of stunning coastline with fantastic weather all year round and more bars per inhabitant than anywhere else in the world. The town of Fuengirola boasts some beautiful attractions like the medieval Castillo de Sohail.
Fuengirola, absolutely beautiful here. People should come. They don't know what they're missing. It's got everything you need.
After leaving their 9-to-5 jobs in Swansea behind, husband and wife Nick and Leslie Simmons have come to this busy town to run a cafe bar. But the move hasn't been smooth after the home they'd agreed to rent fell through.
It is important we get somewhere to live in now. Otherwise, it's back to the car, kiddo.
But after a long search, they've eventually found somewhere to live.
Well, here we are.
We finally arrived at our long-term home.
Their new pad has 2 bedrooms and the use of a communal swimming pool. It's a 5-minute walk away from the beach and from the new business, Stones.
We get settled here and then we pick up the keys for our new business.
It's 6 days later, and after collecting their keys, it's Leslie and Nick's first day on the job.
I think this is probably the most physical part of the day, because believe me, them tables weigh a ton, absolute ton. Oh.
But we get to have a coffee after this, so.
This bar is located 300 metres away from the town's busy port. Leslie and Nick bought it for £50,000 and they're taking it over from previous owners without shutting.
Happy days.
They've also inherited a regular customer base.
Table 3, that's your next one.
Okay.
Bacon, jack and potato.
After years spent working as a trade union rep and a care worker, will they adapt to their new life as bar owners?
I never cooked in a cook's kitchen before, not in a catering one anyway. So many tools. It's, yeah, it can be daunting.
Oh, Gordon Bennett. Here we go.
The couple had planned to alternate cooking shifts in the kitchen, but the huge workload means that novice Nick doesn't feel confident enough to run the kitchen by himself.
Am I the chef? We're supposed to be taking it in turns, but it doesn't look that way, does it? Nick just wanders about, trying to look important. Can you stick a jacket in for me then, Nick, please?
Yeah, it's also a Mexican burger, yeah?
Okay.
Leslie and Nick have been working from 8 a.m. to midnight in their first week, and they're slowly realising that they may have bitten off more than they can chew.
Right, jackets in, I'm going to serve them drinks, Les.
Nick and I haven't had any time off since we started. It can't be all work. We came out here for a better life, and at the moment we're just working.
What's that say? I haven't got my glasses, see, Les. We knew it was going to be difficult. Cards on the table. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult.
With the summer season just started, the bar's only going to get busier. But will Leslie and Nick be able to handle the pressure?
You think it's warm out there? Try and work in here. We're working together, starting a new business together. If we get through this, we get through anything.
The Charente department of southwest France, one of the hottest parts of the country, with over 2,000 hours of sunshine a year. It's one of the many reasons Peter and Zoe Thurston Hodge made the move here with their 12-year-old daughter Ella. They have a holiday cottage and are renting out part of their own home as accommodation.
Days like this is why you move to somewhere like France, for the warmth and the pool, and everybody just been able to have fun.
They've been able to keep their gîte and holiday cottage fairly full over the summer.
It is beautiful. Really friendly welcome, and most of them I thought was bigger.
And it is nice that it is out of the way, and it's got everything here.
The guests we've had have been very, very nice.
But having paid 200,000 euros to renovate, they need other ways of getting in guests. Their minimum stay is currently a week, so now the couple are considering offering shorter breaks as a B&B.
I've got some bed and breakfast people coming in tomorrow afternoon. Luckily the afternoon, not the morning. They'll be our last guest. Quite sad, really.
Happy birthday, dear Zoe. Happy birthday to you.
But for a few hours at least, today they can relish that life in the sun they came to enjoy as they celebrate Zoe's birthday with their friends.
It's a bit like a dinosaur cake. Oh, no, it's fine. It's a beautiful cake.
Two days later, it's the morning after the arrival of their first short-stay B&B guests.
So I just want to pop some fruit really in a bowl for them and a couple of yoghurts. So nectarines?
Nectarines, apples.
Zoe is preparing the first breakfast.
OK, do you want to go and pop that in?
Yeah, I'll take this through.
The couple are charging €65 for a night stay in their gîte. Though this includes breakfast, it doesn't include the use of the pool, and checkout is supposed to be at 11 a.m.
Yep, they do want to use the pool.
Trouble is, if you give use to the pool, they could hang around here all day, and B&B is not an all-day thing.
But it seems there's been a misunderstanding, and Zoe and Peter aren't happy with their guests using the pool at night.
11 o'clock at night, they came back and swam.
OK, so this could be a bit awkward. This could be the end of our first B&Bers because it might turn into an argument. Not looking forward to it.
It's down to Zoe to have a chat with the customers.
Luckily it went OK. She said, oh, was it in the book about the times for the pool? And I said, yes. I said, I'm sorry, I didn't put the book in last night. I said, but yeah, it's 8 till 8.
But they've taken it on board.
Yeah.
The matter's resolved, but it's not been the best start to their B&B venture. So to understand the pleasures and the pitfalls of hosting guests in your own home, Zoe and Peter are seeking some expert advice.
Hello, hello. Welcome.
They've arranged to meet Penny and John Hitchings, who've run a successful 4-bedroom B&B, or chambre d'hôte as they're called in France, for 13 years.
Gosh, well, you don't expect that.
With the couple having doubts about B&Bing, can Voices of Experience ease their concerns?
We've just had an inquiry for 12 people.
We're not charging very much. It's like €100, and I didn't...
For 12 people?
Well, exactly.
You won't even cover your costs.
So is there any suggestions you could give us?
The best bit about the business is the guests. The worst bit about the business is the guests.
Yeah.
Have your own space. Somewhere where you can go and hit your head against the wall on frequent occasions.
Food for thought from Penny and John. Peter and Zoe now need to make some important decisions about the future direction of their business.
Bye! I think we can just advertise it in a different way.
As an apartment
rather than calling it a bed and breakfast.
The couple hope by offering the gîte as an apartment and locking off rooms that there will be less cleaning for Zoe and Peter to do. In France, it's the end of August. Debbie and Derek Shuton's offering of activities at their gîte complex has been popular this year and secured their new lives in France. Today they're saying goodbye to the Snowdon family, who've spent a week's holiday here.
Thanks ever so much, Debbie.
Oh, pleasure.
Brilliant to
Thank
see
you. Had a great week.
We'll be back. Yeah.
Although they've never had a bad review, Derek and Debbie always feel nervous before checking the guests' comments book.
What a fantastic place to relax. Debbie and Derek have thought of everything. Kids love the pool and games. We hope to be back. Archery was great fun too.
When you get something like that, it makes it worthwhile.
Yeah.
With summer almost at an end, Debbie and Derek need a big marketing push to secure guests for the winter season. They think their region has plenty of draws for tourists.
So we want people to come out and enjoy the Christmas fair. Bordeaux Christmas Fair is fabulous.
Lots of Christmas fairs around here. It's really nice, actually.
So why have a holiday in the summer when it's so hot, when you can have a great holiday here in the winter and still be reasonable weather? So you put pictures of the golf course on there.
Yeah, and the archery.
And the archery.
Derek and Debbie are considering putting special offers on their website to tempt potential guests.
So where do you put special off-peak offers? It says there, 1 night minimum stay.
Yeah.
Minimum stay varies. Perhaps we should do that.
Yeah.
Because we've got minimum stay 7 nights. And we don't want that. We want 2 days will do to give us a bit of money.
Yeah.
The couple are keen to do all they can to bring in more guests. And now they believe they have a great way to market their gîtes. By providing a bird's eye view. So today, Derek is taking to the skies.
We're going to fly from here across to the gîte, which is 3 miles away. So hopefully we're going to fly out to the gîte, fly over the gîte and back again so I can take a picture of the gîte from the air. Right, so you know where we're going to my house?
Let's hope he goes higher. Oh, he's up. Hey! No, he's gone. No, he's coming round. It's coming straight for us. Oh my goodness! Oh! Fantastic. It's really good.
The flight lasts 45 minutes and Derek manages to snap some images for the website.
It's coming in. It's coming in for landing. Hey, brilliant.
Antoine,
Derek,
thank you very, very much indeed. It was
you're welcome.
a great experience. Thank
Bravo.
you.
But will these aerial shots pay off? Fuengirola on the Costa del Sol. Husband and wife Nick and Leslie Simmons chose this place to relocate to after saying goodbye to Swansea.
Jacket potato.
Yeah, which you started doing and walked away.
Because I had to serve customers, sorry.
Right.
Leslie and Nick have been working all hours and have been struggling to adapt to their change of career.
Have you served the drinks now?
All done. All
Right,
done.
can you give me a hand then? Nick's still wandering around most of the time like a lost soul, not knowing where his place is, I think. But he's enjoying talking to the customers.
But they think they may have found a solution to some of their problems.
We're starting a chef tomorrow, only for 3 days. It's going to be a trial to see whether he's suitable here and that we're suitable for him. You know, he may not find that this is a place for him.
Hiring Chef Russell and his wife Helen should help Leslie and Nick on the busy breakfast and lunch service.
It gets cut corner to corner rather than straight, yeah?
Okay.
And they're both facing out.
It's down to Leslie to train the new chef.
Like probably come across as a right bossy so-and-so tonight. And I'm not a bossy person.
You just want to get it right, babe, don't you? Yeah. You take no prisoners, you? No.
Been in worse. I can assure you, been a lot worse. Yeah.
With lunch service about to start, Russell gets stuck in.
Hey, he's on the ball, isn't he? Oh, we got an order, Russ. Ready to go. What is it, Hal?
Cheers. 2 bacon and powdered tomato.
All right.
Now Leslie's got help in the kitchen, she finally has the time to implement some changes to the menu. She's reduced it from a staggering 130 dishes to just 35. And she's ordered new printed menus too.
It's fantastic.
I'm back.
Wow. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, it's fabulous. Great. I love them. Thank you.
That's for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love them. I love them. Yeah. And it's a reduced menu, which is going to be so much easier. So yeah, chuffed. Chuffed. As the Welsh would say.
But 3 weeks after taking on Chef Russell, Leslie and Nick have worked out that their takings aren't quite enough to sustain the extra expense.
He's on a trial probation contract at the moment, but doesn't look like we will be renewing that. So it's going to be difficult because I'm probably going to have to tell him I'm going to have to lay him off. Can't afford sustainability in all this business. I've never been in this position before and I'd like to let anyone go, but decisions need to be made, you know, for the purpose of the business.
Later that day, it's down to Nick to break the bad news to Russell.
All right, Russ, you okay, mate? Hi, Kev.
Nicky's going to have a chat with Russell. He's a bit more tactile than I am. Yeah, rather Nicky than me.
15 minutes later and the deed is done.
They took it really well, you know, obviously better than I expected. So he's a good guy, and I don't think he'll find a problem getting work elsewhere.
As they kind of thought they can't afford to pay me, and I understand the whole thing, and I wish them all the best in the future because they've been very good, and hopefully if they do pick up, they've got my phone number, so they'll be in touch. But it's very sad, but I really, really genuinely hope that they do make it. I really wish them all the best. I really, really do. They're a lovely couple. And it's been great. But you never know. It might come.
Thank you very much. I'll support the Swansea, I like you. September the 11th, mate. Yeah, I'll be here. 3 points to the Jacks. Oh, no. Yeah, dreaming fella. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Once again, it's down to Leslie and Nick running the business alone, and the couple are back to the drawing board.
I've tried with the chef so that we could have a day off, but it's not working. So, yeah, it's back to me and Nick in the kitchen.
With the summer in full swing, will Leslie and Nick survive their first season?
It's warm in here today. I think I'll have black eyes by the time I go home. Oof.
In the goat's cheese-making region of Vienne, it's the end of the season for Derek and Debbie Shooton.
Such a lovely place.
Beautiful.
It's been a successful season with bookings already coming in for next year. So Derek and Debbie have decided to invest in another house that they could convert into a third gîte.
We actually think it would be an investment. It's very different to what we've got. We've got gîtes in the countryside, whereas this would be a village house in a beautiful town.
They've come to the village of L'Île-Jourdain to meet local estate agent Steve, who explains some of the attractions of this area.
On July the 14th, they have the big fireworks, you know, Bastille Day, and here they do it all along the viaduct.
Wow.
From the viaduct?
From the viaduct. It's pretty
Fantastic.
stunning.
Have a look inside then.
Yeah.
Steve shows them a 3-bedroom property on the market for just over €55,000.
It's a really nice kitchen, actually. Not this.
Yeah.
Nice little wood burner. Bit of damp here and there, but nice view from the bedroom.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes, that's a good view.
Although the location is perfect and the house wouldn't need lots of renovation, Derek and Debbie have set their sights higher.
The house we really like is that cream one on the end. The last house in the village. The garden is all to the right in the sunny side of the house. A little bit of river frontage. Needs a bit of work, but that is a beautiful location. A nice looking house, I think.
The property is on the market for €165,000 and Derek and Debbie decide to make an offer, but it's €30,000 less than the asking price.
If it comes around, we're not going to spend too much on it because we've got an upper limit and we've offered that. And if it comes around, it comes around. If it doesn't, we'll look for another village.
To something else.
As they wait to hear back from the house owners, Derek and Debbie have decided to throw an end-of-season party for their friends.
Chicken in the oven at 1, barbecue lit at 1, so that'll be 20 minutes before the barbecue's ready. Come in and have a drink.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Oh, merci beaucoup.
Even the mayor of their village and her secretary put in an appearance.
Drink. Lemonade, vin blanc, vin rouge, vin... Water. Water! Oh, yeah, oh.
And they seem impressed.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Merci.
As the Shootons and their party guests celebrate the end of their successful season, there's more reason to rejoice. Because their offer on the new house has just been accepted. So by next summer, they could have 3 rental properties to keep their income ticking over in the quieter winter months.
It was a bit of luck.
I couldn't actually believe it was for sale.
Got a beautiful little garden in a lovely village. I like it, but I'm biased.
We like it.
We like it, yeah. Jean, well done!
Hey!
And it looks like Derek and Debbie are here to stay.
Look at this, clear sky.
Nearly the end of September and it's hot today.
It's lovely.
Hot. Good times ahead.
Yeah.
In Fuengirola on the Costa del Sol, the summertime is almost at an end, and it's a busy time for Leslie and Nick Simmons, who run a bar 5 minutes away from the beachfront.
OK, fantastic. What's your pipe there? Gracias, my friend. Thank you.
At the start of the season, Leslie and Nick hired a chef and a waitress, but then they had to lay them off when they found out their takings weren't enough to pay their wages.
It's not working out. Unfortunately, it's just not right for our business, and we have to do what's right for that.
You finished with the eggs, Les?
But by letting their help go, Leslie and Nick are once again working 17 hours a day and 7 days a week.
You're burning my fat, Jade.
I what?
Burning my fat. You turned the frying pan on there.
I didn't.
And the punishing hours and stress has led to some big arguments.
There's been times where we just felt like walking away from each other.
To the point where I packed my suitcase.
Yeah.
That's how close.
Very, very close, guys.
And walked out of the apartment. Never worked so hard.
But the couple have since regrouped and worked out a bold strategy that they hope will enable them to take better control of their business. Leslie and Nick need their bar to become even busier to allow them to take on extra staff and reduce their own workload.
All right, nice to see you, Woody. Nice to see you. Yeah, you bigger?
So they've enlisted the help of marketing experts to look after their social media profiles, which is vital to attracting more trade.
The biggest problem is, unfortunately, Spain's long working hours, and the last thing that's on your mind is how do I update the social media side. Here's your video of Stones, which has gone on YouTube as well.
They've designed a bespoke social media page with promo videos and photos.
We've had 66 views since yesterday, because I only went up yesterday, so obviously 66 people have been viewed now.
And Gary thinks that exploiting their resources better is key to the success of Leslie and Nick's business venture, starting with the function room behind the bar.
Here's the pictures of the function room.
I think the pictures come out fantastic. Sells a back room, that's what we need. Also some lovely pictures of the lighting of the bar. I think, that's what we need to promote.
Nick hopes the bar's new social media profile might provide the income boost that this couple needs.
Not a lot of people know about the back room, so once people go in, I think they're blown away by it, to be honest. But it's getting the word out there, and whether that's through social media, word of mouth, it needs to happen. And hopefully, with regular functions, will be regular income.
With any luck, the couple will see a return on their €250 investment for the website revamp. A few days later, and the first signals are encouraging.
Yeah, it's getting busy out there. Sun's out.
We're always busy.
Right, how much is it, my friend?
67 and 65.
It's taken a bit of time, but I think slowly it's getting there.
I'll fetch you a glass full of ice now, right?
Are you okay with that, guys?
Good. It's how we react to what's thrown at you is important.
Will the rest of the summer season be a success for Leslie and Nick and their new business? It's September, just outside the village of Villers-Couture, home to Zoe and Peter and their daughter Ella. After a tricky experience with their first B&B guests, they've been considering whether this business move is worth the hassle.
Not the easiest people in the world to deal with.
Yeah. In that situation, you just have to put your professional hat on and grin and bear it.
And a constructive online review from their guests is the final nail in the coffin for this idea.
She thinks it's better just as an apartment, and then she said you could just put the tea and coffee and wine out and some milk in the fridge. But then the whole point of it is that I didn't want people using the kitchen. So if it's booked as a B&B and you don't earn as much money, you then don't want people coming in and using the whole house, because if they've started to use the cooker and the electricity and they're using everything and then they won't clean it because it's a bed and breakfast, you've got all the cleaning then to do, it's just not worth it.
Zoe and Peter don't believe running a B&B is for them. But in the meantime, even though the season is drawing to a close, they're still getting bookings for their 2-bed cottage.
Our last guest at the cottage, but our first guest that's ever bought a pet. So I've got no problem with pets, only that I hope that the owners are responsible, as in, they don't let them jump all over my furniture and ruin the beds or chew anything.
Hello, you must be exhausted, are you?
The guests have booked a short break.
We've been waiting to meet you. Hello.
And after a quick introduction, they make the short drive to the cottage.
Come and see your new home for a week.
I'll be round.
Okay.
Hey, look! Oh, that's lovely. Perfect. We didn't need more than this.
It seems their pet dog has made himself at home, just his owners to settle in now.
Okay, so this is like the main bedroom.
I feel like a princess in a bed like this.
Oh, it's my favourite room.
It's really lovely. The bathroom's lovely. Yeah.
So there's a shower, so it's all got everything, hopefully, that you need.
Everything you need?
Yeah.
Once again, happy guests, and the dog looks like he's on his best behaviour.
Okay, well, have a nice time.
Thank you so much.
It's all right. Enjoy, but any problems, don't leave it, just ring me.
All right.
'Cause we're only up the road.
Yeah, lovely.
So if you need anything.
Okay.
Okay.
A week later, and their guests are getting ready to leave.
There always seems more going in than there was coming out.
Marking the end of the summer season for the family.
Yeah, it's a bit sad really. It's going to probably about another 4 weeks and we'll put the winter cover on. And that'll be that.
And the final guests seem more than happy with their last-minute break.
There we go. Come on then.
Suits the dog, suits us. It's nice and
Nice and peaceful.
Yeah, it's peaceful. It's quiet on a typical France.
But they do have a little feedback.
When you're reading the contract, it's very harsh, and it doesn't come across the same way as Zoe. You must do this, and you must do that, and you must do this. It's very, very draconian.
Like leaving the property ready for the next guests. And we always make sure that we leave the place clean and tidy. But it says if you don't, you're charged €50 for the cleaner, which I think sounds a bit...
But apart from the book of rules, it's been a satisfying stay.
Good time?
You're good.
Very nice, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, very good.
I just wanted to confirm about the deposit. So what I'll do is, in the next couple of days, I'll just come back and I go around the cottage cleaning it. Well, you don't want to go, do you? And if there's any problems, then I'll just email you, but I'm sure there won't be. And then I just send your money back straight into your account.
Perfect. Okay, lovely.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very, very much.
Paperwork
So,
then.
darling.
Oh,
Thank you.
There's no doubt this has been a testing first season for the family. First there were the expensive renovations and then the issue of running a business they knew nothing about.
All this thing about coming over to France and you've got no experience in doing it and you don't know the language. It's a big step, but also I think, you know, we were a bit naive in that respect, that we thought, oh, it'd be fine, everything's going to work, and it doesn't. I think people need to be more aware that it's not that easy.
But with bookings already coming in for next season, Peter and Zoe believe they are definitely over the worst and in a great position to continue with their new lives in the sun.
I love my life here. I feel healthy out here. I do feel very healthy. I feel very relaxed now I've finished all my work, and I hope these two do as well.
Definitely been the right decision, hasn't it? We've got a beautiful house now with a pool, good weather in the summer, the winters aren't too bad, and just a nice, quieter pace of life. It's fab.
It's a new life.
A new life in France.
Yep.
In Fuengirola on the Costa del Sol, it's now mid-September. Things are starting to pick up for Leslie and Nick Simmons.
We do a screaming orgasm then.
Good God.
I'm serious.
Leslie and Nick's social media push has worked. They now have lots more customers than when they opened.
You know, I got to comment how good the video is. It is absolutely top class, and I mean that. It's been like a roller coaster, to be honest, but we got through it. I don't know how, but we did get through it.
They're also starting to attract regular customers.
That first night we arrived, we never stopped laughing. We had a great night, and obviously they come back ever since.
And the back room where they can have parties, absolutely beautiful.
Leslie and Nick are really nice. They make you part of the family, I think.
And how long are you over here for?
We've got a place over here, so...
Oh, fantastic.
A nice couple
Deserve a bit of
deserve
success.
a bit of success because they look after you.
But we're not going to try and, run before we can walk. We're trying to build up, steady kind of business.
Which means they've been able to hire a waitress to look after their growing army of regulars.
It is hard work, but it's very rewarding. You're meeting people all the time with different backgrounds. So, and I'm a bit of a talker, so it suits me, doesn't it? So, cheers.
Leslie and Nick are finally reaping the rewards of their hard work as they climb 279 positions on a review website, and their takings are also on the rise.
Living the dream, is it? Get in there, yo. Get in there.
And having finally found the key to the success of their new business, Leslie and Nick can now concentrate on making the most out of their new life in the sun.
We're taking a day off, a week we decided now. So what we are going to do is take Sundays off for the foreseeable future.
Last Sunday we went dolphin watching.
Yeah,
and we saw some dolphins.
is taking a Sunday off is giving us a chance to see more of Spain.
And today's Sunday fun day is a horse ride up into the Spanish hills.
I just hope these horses have stabilisers.
Yeah.
But, well, my horse anyway.
Yeah.
There's a little one there for me, about this size, the Shetland.
Would you like to try this one on?
Yeah, it's like my old one. Wow.
Leslie's an experienced rider, whilst Nick is a little bit rusty, to say the least.
I don't know how you get up on the saddle. I haven't sussed that one out yet.
Do you reckon you will need a chair, or are you happy to just put your foot in the stirrup?
Let me get the chair. Thank you. There we are.
Don't frighten the horse. Oh, that's a fine start.
Where's the handbrake?
Alright, let's go.
Escaping the bar for one vital day means they can slip back to being that carefree couple who married just a year ago.
It was important that we started taking time off. You definitely need time away from work. It takes you away from the business, I think, and gets you more focused because you take the step back for a day. And I think it's not just about work. We come to Spain for a reason.
You have to weigh it up. You have to weigh the financial side up. When you make the decision to close, you have to know that that money's gone. But our personal life, our marriage, everything is more important.
A tree.
After learning how to steer their business, all Nick has to learn now is how to steer a horse.
It's good, isn't it? Interesting.
Yeah.
Enjoyed. I think you enjoyed as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Thank you so much for coming. Have a lovely day.
You too, guys.
See you
Then we
later.
ended up buying a horse out here, no?
Recharge the
No.
batteries, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
it's certainly something that we want to do a bit more of.
At the end of the summer season, with a busy bar, they figured out how they can make the business work and are looking forward to spending many more years in Fuengirola.
I'm joking.
Fuengirola, what can I say? Right decision, right place for us. Even sitting down for a meal after work last night, there was a group of Spanish men with their musical instruments serenading us. We don't get this back home. Can you imagine this happening back home? No.
Peter and Zoe continue to push for out-of-season trade and are getting a number of last-minute weekend bookings. Leslie and Nick are now hiring out the function room for events at their bistro. And things are looking great for Derek and Debbie, with bookings from May throughout the summer for both their gîtes.